Hey guys, welcome back to the last video in the Halloween Wicked Wednesday series. I already have on foundation and brows, so let's jump right into this. So starting off with the Shane Dawson Jeffree Star Conspiracy palette, we are going in with the shade Tanacon and just buffing that all over our lid, kind of just as a quick base. The eyes are going to be really simple for this look just because the main focus is going to be the shattered, cracked face. So we kept it really simple on the eyes. And then clearly I couldn't stand looking at the bags underneath my eyes, so we went ahead and did concealer. We just used the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer and then topped that with the Ofra Banana Powder. And then just quickly before we pop into liquid liner, I'm going to throw in the shade Diet Root Beer, again from the Shane Dawson Conspiracy palette, just into the outer corner to give it a little bit more depth. And then we're going to do just a basic wing liner. Obviously this always for me comes out bigger than it was meant to, but you know, I'm never mad at it. Quick bronzing of the face, and I believe I either used the Fenty Beauty bronzer or I used the Morphe Bronzer bronzer. I don't remember which one I used for this because I've used both of them off and on throughout all of these videos, and I could have used one for this video and one for the other and not remember the difference, so still can't do my liner without getting as close to the mirror as humanly possible. Sorry, not sorry. Okay, and then for blush, I forget what the shades are, but it is in the Morphe HC palette. And I used the shades on the left hand side, the first three in that like little L going upwards. I'll put the shade names in the bottom bar for you guys. I just can't remember what they are off the top of my head. And I'm gonna mess with the camera angle, apparently. Don't know why. We're just gonna do it. Okay, sounds good. And now we go in for the fun part. This part really genuinely stressed me out because I was not sure how I was going to do this or that I even could pull it off. But it ended up coming out a lot better than I thought, and I was very happy with the end. So I took the NYX Vinyl Liquid Liner, which is the only liquid liner I use, and just started drawing shapes on my face in what I thought would be good crack type designs. Not every one of the lines that I drew worked, but I did really love this one on my forehead and then the one that I did on my mouth as well. And the mouth was the one that I was most nervous for. So, you know, it works. So then I tried to use the Morphe Hit the Lights palette. There is a pretty light green shade in there, which if I were doing a full green Wicked Witch would probably be a good shade to highlight with. But for this, it just wasn't showing up the way I wanted it to, so I had to change tactics. I actually ended up using the shade Piper from the Sola Cosmetics Book of Shadows palette over top of the Jeffree Star liquid lip in Weirdo to use it as like a black base. And that worked pretty damn well, I have to say. And then I just went back over the shapes after I filled them in with the cream, with the liquid liner, just to give them that full cracked look. All right, so after I got them filled in, I went back and started to add more lines to create more of the crack-ish kind of effect. Some of it worked, some of it didn't, but I think overall it ended up being a pretty effective vibe. You'll see, like, later towards the end, once everything's done and complete, redundant, that it looks a lot better. I just think this one on my cheek was slightly less effective. I think it was too round to come off as cracks, I think is the problem. But this is the first time I've done a look like this, so I was pretty proud of myself, not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, doing the mouth crack, for sure, I felt like I was doing a zombie in honor of glam and gore. So, Mikey, if you ever see this in the history of the known universe, that's for you. A lot of this tactic is very much inspired by both Mikey and by Nicole Guerrero's Halloween looks that they've done many a time over the years. Obviously, Mikey with the zombies, and then when Nicole Guerrero does pretty much anything because she's an icon for me. So, as you should very well know at this point. And American Doll from Anastasia Beverly Hills for the red lip. I almost did a black lip with it, but red just felt more appropriate. And then we're gonna use a nude lipstick. I think I used Dose of Colors Cork and something from ColourPop. I forget which shade because I have a million nude lipsticks from ColourPop. So I'm not even sure I looked at it before I did it. No makeup look is complete without highlight. None. Not a one. It's impossible. Have to do it. Requirement.